So, writing blog posts takes a lot of time and mental energy, and outsourcing writers can become quite costly and time consuming. I've personally spent thousands of dollars on various platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, ProBlogger, Jobs, etc. And very time consuming because you have to go back and forth with different writers and bring on new people and giving them test assignments and seeing how they perform and firing writers who are not a good fit, etc. But what if there was some type of tool that could help you write blog posts a lot more quickly and easily? That's what I want to cover in this video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is David, and in this video, I want to share with you Conversion.ai and Jarvis. Now, I know a lot of other channels have already put out videos on this specific topic related to writing your Amazon product description or your YouTube video description, etc. But I've been quietly using Jarvis for the past week to write blog posts, and I just wanted to test it out to see if it's actually any good or if it's all just hyperbolic nonsense. And to be honest with you, it's pretty good, and I want to share with you how to use Jarvis and Conversion.ai to write blog posts more effectively. So if you're ready, make sure to check the links in the description for resources mentioned in this video, and let's begin. Welcome to my laptop. Let's begin. So this is Conversion.ai. Now, this allows you to write blog posts, YouTube video description, and Amazon product descriptions way more fast by using AI. There are currently two pricing points, the starter and the pro version. I went ahead and signed up for the pro version and have been using it for the last week. And I really like this because primarily what this allows me to do is it allows me to create two 1,500 to 2,000 word blog posts in a day. Really, in general, it's like you're just not going to be mentally drained. Like, it's just less brain power. So like when someone asks me, like when I talk to my friends about this, why I like this, it's less brain power to publish content. That's it. So anyways, I definitely recommend the pro plan. Not just, I know it's more expensive, I know guys, but if you come here, the long form assistant, blank document, if you sign up here for the starter and you just want to test it out, it's going to say you have to upgrade your account to get access to these two. So just letting you know, it's totally up to you which one you want to sign up for, but you're probably gonna have to use the pro plan if you want to get the blog post assistant, long form assistant, etc. So anyways, let's just jump into this one, long form assistant. Now this is really helpful because you can just jump in here and describe the type of content you want to create. So let's just say, okay, I'm going to create .crypto versus .zil, which NFT domain extension is best to receive crypto payments for crypto payments. We'll just say that. We'll leave it there. Obviously, you want to write a little bit more. Personally, I've had better success writing a little bit more, but we'll just, for demonstration purposes, we'll leave it there. Now we'll click on continue, the title. Okay, so let's say .crypto versus .zil, what is the difference? What is the difference and which NFT, we'll say NFT domain extension is best? And then question mark. All right, so I really like this because I wrote it, obviously. Let's go ahead and generate some ideas. Maybe this is something I really like about Jarvis because sometimes it comes up with something that's like, oh, that's actually a little bit better. Oh, I forgot to add that. Okay, so which NFT domain extension is best to receive crypto payments? Okay, that's pretty good. So which NFT extension is best? What's the difference? And which one is best? Okay, we'll come down there. Which domain name extension is best to receive crypto payments? Okay, so I personally am going to use the one that I wrote because I really want to focus on what's the differences and then, which one's best to get payments. All right, so now we can write our intro paragraph or we can just have Jarvis do it for us. So go ahead, Jarvis. I'm lazy and don't feel like writing the intro paragraph. Okay, so now it'll just generate some paragraphs and then you can go through, and the way I do it is I just look really quick. Okay, just look really quick. It's like, does this make sense? Do I like this one? Okay, so are you looking for the best domain extension for your cryptocurrency payments? There are two NFT domain extensions that offer both crypto payments and work in slightly different ways. That crypto is a top level domain name and will be open to anyone who wants to register them. While ZIL is an international country code IDNCCTL. Okay, that's okay. Not really what I'm looking for. Here we go. The use of cryptocurrencies is on the rise. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are just a few examples. Coins have seen increased popularity. People love the idea of being able to send money through their phones. Don't worry about this. Okay, this blog post will take. Okay, so I kind of like this one. We'll say use this one, and then let's open the editor. Now, it now this is, you have to do your own work, obviously. Okay, it's not like it's going to do everything for you, but in general, it's like, okay, that's a good start. So what are some different things we can maybe incorporate? Unstoppable domain names, etc. So the use of cryptocurrency on the rise, Bitcoin, Litecoin are just a few examples. People love the idea. Okay, and in this content, we will discuss two different domain extensions, .crypto versus .zil, that you can register at Unstoppable Domains in order to start receiving crypto and start payments from crypto users from around the world easily. Okay, and there you go. It's literally that simple. Okay, so now down here, I can literally just click on this compose button, and it could just I'll change this to long, and it'll just create another paragraph that's kind of related to this and kind of extends it. So I'll show you. Click on compose. .zil or Zilliqa is an ERC20 token that focuses on scaling. Perfect. What? It's like, thanks. That's great. Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. I should have. And then .crypto domain extension will help your website stand out from similar websites, as it's one of the most popular, as it's like, see, this is what I mean. You got to jump in. It's the fast popular domain name today. Well, no, I mean, we could say something phrased a little bit differently, you know. .crypto domain extension will help you stand out, help your website stand out from similar sites, as it's one of the most, as it is becoming one of the most popular domain extensions available today. Also, in addition, you can also set up a .crypto or a .zil as a payment gateway through Unstoppable Domains. There we go. Okay, and there you go. Okay, so now I have 225 words that I, because I'm talking as I'm narrating this, but like this would have taken me a minute just to like, boom, here we go. I'm already 225 words in. I usually like to publish something that's 1,000 to 200 words, a minimum. Okay, so now I can just continue. If I really want to just compose again, it's like, all right, let's see what it comes up with. See if it comes up with something that I didn't even think of. .zil is a good alternative for any business looking to receive and send crypto payments online. Offers many of the same features. .crypto. It's like, oh, fantastic. Okay, now we have the conclusion. If you're interested in sending, receiving money, payments. Okay, so it's like, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna open up my notepad because, oh, it just gave us a conclusion. We could just paste that there. I'll save that for later. And there you go. So now we're 300 words in. So now we have two items right here. We have the focus mode and power mode. So I'm going to click on the power mode. Over here, you have a bunch of different frameworks that you can play around with. Now, I'm focused on creating a blog post really quick. So for example, we have the creative story, blog post topic ideas, blog post outline. So let's come over here, blog post outline. So let me go ahead and just delete all this stuff, this content I was playing around with. We'll get rid of that. Okay, so we have .crypto versus .zil. Okay, so blog post outline. Which one is, what are the differences and which one's best? What are the differences and which one is best? Okay, tone of voice. We'll say, you can come over here and highlight over it and you have witty, friendly, angry, polite. So we're gonna say professional. Okay, generate AI content. Now what this does, the blog post outline, is it just generates like, hey, these are some things that maybe you kind of want to incorporate into this piece of content. Okay, so ZIL is a coin that will be used by the Zilliqa blockchain, which solves scalability issues with existing. Okay, so here we go. What do I think is important? So it's not going to be perfect, but some of these are like, oh, that's a great topic. ZIL is a coin that will be used by the Zilliqa blockchain. Okay, so there we go. I think I'll kind of, maybe I can take that and kind of save that for later. Like that could be a topic, that could be a subsection. .crypto is a top level domain name created by an internet corporation for assigned names and numbers. Okay, so we can talk about, like, I could have a paragraph like, this is .crypto and this is what .crypto is all about. Okay, so, my notepad, boom, put it there, save it for later. Another difference between these two domains is while both are coins, only one has been released on exchanges and has a market cap, 0 for crypto and 25 mil USD for .zil. Okay, so maybe I gotta like see. For me, I don't know. Is that true? So sometimes you're like, okay, let's go see if that's true before we consider adding it. But again, the demonstration purpose of this video is to show you like, oh, okay, that's great. And then come down there. Okay, Zilla is an acronym for Zilliqa. Okay, crypto is a new top level domain name. And it's like, okay, we have all of these little subtopics that we can just boom, jump in and get started on. So, okay, so for example, let me come down here. We'll say crypto is a new top. Okay, I'll take this first one. So I like this one. .crypto is a top level domain extension. Okay, we'll take that. I'll click on copy and I'll put that right there. We'll paste that in. Okay, so now I have two options. We'll click on focus mode. What I can do now is I can click on compose and then see what the AI comes up with. Maybe it comes up with something good. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it completely ignores the sentence. We'll find out. Let's go ahead. Let's click on compose. There are a lot of crypto-related domain names available. For example, .bit, Namecoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. One of the benefits is that they can be used for. Okay, so this is not really kind of incorporating what I'm expecting. So sometimes it's hit or miss. Okay, so now we can come back here. Now another fun thing that you can do is you can come over, because like the blog post outline is helpful because now you have a bunch of ideas. You have a bunch of ideas on how to fill out this blog post about like, okay, these are the topics that I should write about. And what's nice is because you don't have to do research. You don't have to like, oh, let me look at a bunch of sites, let me get some ideas about what content I should write. It's like, oh, like take 5 or 6 of these and these are your sub paragraphs in this piece of content. Okay, so now let's just take a look at the blog post intro paragraph. All right. So let me back out of this and back out of this. Let me delete all these. Oh boy. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, let me back out of this. Okay, so blog post title. So we'll just say crypto is a top level domain name. We'll take this one. We'll put this over here for the blog post title. We'll say the audience is, we'll just leave the audience blank. Okay, so .crypto is a top level domain created by the Internet for Assigned Corporations. Okay, so delete that. Okay, let's generate AI content and see if it comes up with something really helpful that we can kind of take and put in to get us started with this subsection right there. So there we go. Cryptocurrencies are a new type of digital currency that has become increasingly popular. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum are all example cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, transactions in the blockchain are verified by miners. Okay. So this is a nice little introduction paragraph about like what blockchain is, but I'd prefer something that's a little bit more focused on, specifically like .crypto. So maybe I should put that in. We'll put right here. So .crypto. Okay. So I like that paragraph, but we'll focus it a little bit more on .crypto. It's top level domain created by Internet Corporation. Okay. All right. So let's come down there. It's a new top level domain that was created by Internet. The purpose of this TDL is to provide crypto related cyber service. This domain name will be available to public registration starting on this date. Great. Come down here. Okay. So like now you have a bunch of paragraphs that you can kind of take and copy and paste in and kind of edit as you want. All right, so the next thing that I find really helpful about this is the sentence expander. So right here, let me just delete all of these because I actually been using this, guys. I've just been testing this out. So the sentence expander is really helpful because again, what it does is it just increases the length of the sentence. So for example, all right, so .crypto is a top level TDL created by ICANN. We'll see what does it come up with this. Let's generate AI. All right, so it was created in 2014 and has been managed by ICANN since date approval. Okay, so anyways, this is what the sentence expander does. You kind of can, again, like everything, it's kind of hit or miss, but if you want to just expand something, give you a little bit more, like another paragraph, like another sentence to keep you going. If you hit some type of block, you're like, well, what do I say after this? Like throw that in, take this, throw that in here and see what it comes up with. All right, so now we have the content improver. Let's just take a quick look at that. All right, so let me just, again, now the content improver. So you could just take something right here. We'll say .crypto domain extension will help your website stand out. We'll put that over here. All right, and so let's generate AI content. And what this is going to do is it's going to simply rewrite this in a different way, which is really helpful. So you can also have access to that as well just by doing this. You highlight the sentence that you want, then right here, rephrase, then it'll just automatically rephrase it. Then you can just read it. It's like, .crypto is the main extension created by, okay, give me something better. Do it again. Okay. Then that's good. Then boom, just changes the sentence to something else. And so that's really helpful because you can just jump in here and just rewrite sentences really easily. Okay, and so that's it for the blog post topic, outline, intro paragraph, and sentence expander. And those are the ones that I think are the most useful for creating a blog post. Now, if you're like, what's the creative story? The creative story is exactly what it sounds like, where the AI will kind of just wing it and kind of just say whatever it wants about a specific topic. So like I did this, like, should you register? When should you register a .com extension? It's like kind of just makes it up a little bit. So you got to be careful. You got to make sure everything's always verifiable. But like, .crypto versus .zil, which is the best NFT domain extension? We'll just say that. Boom, generate AI content, tone of voice professional. Come on, Jarvis. Come on, there we go. All right, so see what I mean? It's like, it was the year of 2020 and crypto has been around for a decade and the world was looking at these advancements. So this is nice because if you want to kind of just change the tone of voice a little bit of your paragraph, you can do that. So like this is okay right here. Like .crypto versus .zil. Debate has been going on for some time. Bitcoin and Ethereum are household names, but so is Zilliqa. Like, okay, it's not, Zilliqa's not a household name, but like, again, it just gives you something you can quickly and just generate something else on your own, rewrite it. So .crypto versus .zil has been going on. Bitcoin and Ethereum are household names, but not so is Zilliqa. It's a new cryptocurrency that's designed to scale faster than more established currencies as of right now, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, I will take that because that creative story was actually pretty helpful. And so I can just take this paragraph. I'll put it right here for later. And there we go. Okay, so now we're up to 400 words. I got a little notepad of like my conclusion and see how fast this is. Obviously, it's not for super lazy people. Like, you still have to write your content. You still have to read things and verify, change things a little bit. Like, why is that capitalized? Like, that doesn't make sense. Make sure things are correct. You don't want it just saying like, .crypto came out in 2019 or something random like that. It's like, is that true? Like, I don't know. You got to verify things is all I'm getting at. And that's it. Okay. And so it's really helpful because it gives you your introduction paragraph really nice, and you can just edit it. It gives you a nice outline of like specific topics that you should incorporate that you would not even think of sometimes. It gives you the creative story function, which helps change the tone of voice. And then most importantly, you have this compose button right here. And so sometimes it's like, all right, I want this to be longer. Boom, compose. Go ahead, Jarvis, just give me a paragraph. See what it is. Some people say that .crypto is better for crypto payments. Others argue that it doesn't matter which domain. Yes. What matters is that the correct language in your code and blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, perfect. Now we're mentioning Bitcoin and Monero. Oh yeah, Monero and all these other coins. Like, oh, of course. And so again, there you go. Now I'm up to 500 words. I'm on my way with a really helpful, interesting piece of content related to related to all this entire topic. And that's really it. Okay, so that's really why this is so effective for creating blog posts really quick and easy. And so you can check out Jarvis. I definitely recommend it. It just makes the process of creating content just really fast and easy. One slight thing I will mention to you all is just to make sure, okay, see like what happened to the content. See, that's something that like, I don't know if this is a bug, but it's done this to me a few times where like I'm writing something like, oh, thanks, Jarvis, you just deleted all the content. So make sure as you're doing this to like get to like 400 words, copy it, then paste it somewhere else. Okay, put it in a Word document, whatever. Okay, because like I don't know why it does this, but sometimes it's like, oh, everything's gone now. I'm down to 94 words. and you're going to get really annoyed. So if I was actually doing this, I would be get up to 300 words, kind of edit it myself, copy and paste it into like WordPress, and then edit the blog post. So, I just want y'all to be aware of the pros and cons. But anyways, that is it for this tutorial video. All right, everyone, that's it for this tutorial video on how to use Conversion.ai and Jarvis to write blog posts a lot more quickly and easily. I'm personally quite impressed by Jarvis. I don't think it like speeds up your writing like 10x, like create 10x. Like that's I think a little hyperbolic. But for me personally, as someone who blogs and creates videos and hires writers and does a lot of different things online, I really like this because I can actually create an effective blog post, like 1,500, 2,000 word blog post once a day and edit a video, or even create 2 blog posts that are at the 2,000 word limit and not be mentally drained, because that's the main issue if you're going to be writing the content yourself. It just takes a lot of mental energy, and Jarvis makes everything easier. It just makes it so you edit paragraphs and it just gives you ideas, and then boom, it's just really nice, and it just automatically writes things. I don't know, you saw what it did. It's just easy. It just makes writing blog posts easy, and there's no excuse as to why you can't be publishing a really good blog post once a day if you're using Conversion.ai and Jarvis. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble, so I'll leave it there. My name is David, websitecreatorpro.com. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.